Beginning of day 9 here at Leiston. We're up early. We're just getting the drone out of the Land Rover to do some proper overflies of the Abbey area to get some accurate 3D terrain models done, and also to get some fun flybys of the trenches as well. Trenches, one or two of them are ready to be closed now and moving into the planning phase and the final photographs. Other trenches just opening, and from tomorrow up to Minsmere. Stay tuned. So here we are in trench 20. We have this wall over here, so we are supposed to do the planning, but before doing the planning we just wanted to assess if this wall would be straight or if in some moment it would have something like a corner or whatever. So that's why we are clearing it, and when we do that we'll start planning, and later on we'll string up a section to go on with the trench and see the relationships between this layer number 3 and the wall.
So down here in trench 16, it's all go. We're going to finish the trench before the end of the day. We've got only this tiny piece to come out now, and we've got some mortar coming up, but we know where it ends, so we're just finishing that off. We're going to plan it. The trench is going to be done by the end of the day. We're going to call it quits on this. This is done. This is done. Is that too aggressive?
Okay, so we're down here in trench 19, so we've got some exciting stuff starting to come up. So we've cleaned all the way back, and what we're starting to uncover as we go back segment by segment, which is basically a metre by metre, we're starting to uncover some tile flooring which is still in situ, which is really promising after the rest of the trench seems to be badly damaged by the plough. So what we're doing at the moment is that we're seeing how far that tiled floor surface will continue to go. And what's making it quite interesting is that we did have earlier on as well another brick or tile layer, but it seems to be in almost like maybe potentially an entrance into another room. Unfortunately, because it's so hard because the sun's been out all day, although thankfully we've got a bit of cover at the moment, it's become rock solid, so it's taken a while to get those segments off to continue the story of the trench, to really see where this goes. So hopefully in the next couple of days we'll be down to the far end of the trench and we've revealed the extent of the floor tiling down in 19.
Okay, a summary of trench 22. We've planned the trench, we're in the process of drawing the sections. Rosie is looking in 22003 for metal. The metal detectorist has swept over that part of the trench and identified a few points that may have metal in. So in essence, what have we got here? Well, we've got 22002 and 22003. These were sort of areas of secondary fill when they were wall chasing. In 1910 or thereabouts, they dropped all the spoil in this area. So what we've got in those two deposits is animal bone, is CBM, is shell, and it's all a result of the excavations from 1910. If you remember early in the week I was talking about 004, which was the chalk mound that was here and the potential ditch that ran here. Well, we gave that a number of 22006, the ditch. It wasn't a ditch. It did have flints in, but we think that the flints were sort of redeposited, and we think they probably came from the site of the Abbey. And as to the mound of chalk and the actual ditch, it was sort of more of a layer, not a ditch, and basically we think that it was just a dump from the wheelbarrows. So they brought the wheelbarrow down from the Abbey, dumped it there. You've got your splodge of chalk, and then you've got your fill of 22006. So the prehistoric finds were interesting, but they were not sort of like primary deposits in that area. So really we're just going to wrap up this trench and move on to the next trench, trench 21.
So after a lot of hard work, we've actually managed to get down onto some archaeology, and we've gone through this massive sand layer, which is about, I don't know, about 50 centimetres down. And you can see that we've actually revealed the step foundations, the core rubble of this part of the refectory wall, the northern part of the refectory wall. And it's kind of continuing down there. This is like an excavated rabbit burrow. And it's just going down. So we've put a sondage, we've measured it out, and we're just going to keep on going down and see what happens, and hopefully we'll get some really, really great dating evidence, and hopefully we'll be able to get some pottery and some other finds as well. So we're looking forward to it. Better carry on digging. Chris and Joan are lurking over there. Come on then. Come on.
So it's the end of day 9. We're over in trench 18 by the driveway. Today we've been planning the trench. We've given it a top plan with the wall and the cobbled surface, and I've been really at it today, giving it a lot of good hard graft, and it's come out really well. It's looking really nice.
That is art. That is pure art.
And after we've completed this plan, which has taken a long time and a lot of effort, which I'm very proud of, we will then be putting in another trench on the other side of the hedge in order to see if we can pick up any more of the gatehouse. So that's what's happening over in trench 18. We'll see how it goes tomorrow.